News Chopper flying for us live over this scene. If you're just joining us, you can see the explosion in the middle of this facility, which is now known as the Givaudan Sense Color Plant. It was once known to most of us as the D.D. Williamson plant right there in the Clifton neighborhood. You can see the power of this explosion with all the debris that is spread out for what looks like blocks. I know we were able to feel it here a little ways away on Melwood. This has happened on Payne Street. At first, we thought maybe it felt a little bit like an earthquake. I was outside and I could actually feel the wind knock me a little ways. So this was definitely a very, very powerful explosion. We do know that 2 people, officials say, were transported to the hospital. A 1-mile shelter in place was issued, is still in place with a 2-block evacuation. We want to check in with WLKY News Chopper pilot Bill. Have you noticed anything different happening within the last couple of minutes there, Bill?
Well, Scott Eckhart, who's running the camera here in the back seat, we were just discussing that the fire folks that are just arriving on the scene or have been here for a while, they're staging underneath these trees that were repaired to get us out of. Then they're also a little bit further up in that area. Perhaps they're packing up, putting their oxygen tanks on if there's still a concern with some type of a chemical leak. Of course, they want to be protected before they go in. So it looks like these folks might be getting ready to go in and look for survivors of this explosion, Jennifer.
And Bill, we just want to clarify that the ammonia leak, several officials, multiple sources have confirmed to us, is the concern now. We're not sure exactly what caused this explosion that happened around 3 o'clock. We want to check in with WLKY's Jamie Mays now, who is live there on the scene. Jamie, what's happening where you are?
Jennifer, we're here near Bel Air and Frankfurt, and we've been speaking with businesses and people who live nearby this area who said around 3 o'clock this afternoon, they heard a loud explosion followed by a vibration, and that's when glass started shattering. You can see right over here, we're near Quill's Coffee, where this window was completely shattered out. When we got here just minutes ago, there was glass all along the floor. You can see some of the employees here have been cleaning up, and there's this glass that's broken as well. We're still waiting to learn more about what exactly caused this explosion, but it wasn't just this business. Further down the street here, we were at Osaka, where their window had completely shattered as well. There's just a lot of confusion right now. People are sheltering in place, many afraid to come outside of their businesses to even talk. Some people we had to talk to inside to figure out what exactly they were experiencing, what was going on, but we're still waiting to learn more about what exactly is happening. But people have been following directions from officials and sheltering in place right now as we wait to learn more. Back to you, Jennifer.
Thank you. Again, this is a live look from WLKY News Chopper of the scene there at 1901 Payne Street, where some sort of explosion left a hole in that building right there. Used to be known as the D.D. Williamson plant there. A live look again from WLKY News Chopper, 1900 block of Payne Street near Pope. Several first responders there on the scene. LMPD is assisting Louisville Fire and Rescue with the situation. Rescuers have set up a triage area in the vicinity of Payne and Clifton. 2 people taken to the hospital. There is still a 1-mile shelter in place and a 1-block evacuation. Multiple sources tell us right now the concern is an ammonia leak. We're not sure what caused the explosion, but the concern right now is an ammonia leak. That's why you see a lot of the first responders taking caution here. You can see the power of this explosion from the debris and the hole that is left there. You can see on this street where we're zooming in, a lot of first responders right there doing their best to get a hold of the situation. We do want to check in with DeAndrea Turner. We have several crews that have spanned out across this area to gather as much information for you as we can. Let's check in with DeAndrea now. DeAndrea, what's the latest?
Hi, Jennifer. Well, again, I'm on Clifton Avenue in Payne at St. Francis of Rome Church. This is going to be the staging area where the fire department will give us updates on exactly what happened. What we know, like you guys have been telling us, is this happened around 3 p.m. There was this huge explosion, and we do know that 2 people were transported to the hospital. There is a 1-mile shelter in place and a 2-block evacuation, and others were evacuated from that plant. So we know that there are survivors. Now, I want to give you a little bit of history. You said that we know that there was an ammonia leak, but we don't know exactly what caused that explosion. Well, in 2003, when the plant was owned by previous owners, there was also an ammonia explosion that killed a person. And right now, we don't know if someone has passed away, but we do know that there are survivors and 2 others taken to the hospital. And we're hoping to learn all that information soon to come. Again, I'm at St. Francis of Rome Church on Clifton in Payne, and this is going to be the staging area where we learn all the information. And again, we'll have that more for you coming up on air and online in the Clifton neighborhood. DeAndrea Turner, WLKY News.
Thank you, DeAndrea. Again, this multiple sources saying that the concern now is an ammonia leak. This explosion happened right around 3 o'clock. A lot of people on social media saying they felt it. People in Oldham County, in Bullitt County, and all across Jefferson County. I've been reading some of the posts on social media. A lot of people saying that it did feel like an earthquake in a sense. We do have heard from some people who live nearby. Jamie was showing us some of the glass in nearby buildings that was actually shattered from the power of this explosion. We want to check in with WLKY's Alexis Matthews, who is near the scene. The scene is 1901